I'm celebrating it like a week late, but that's because my birthday's around a holiday and shit's extra expensive around the holiday. So I hope that you guys enjoy this trip. So I'm up bright and early to get my day started off on the right foot. I'm gonna do my fasted cardio, possibly do some weight training also if the gym is good enough and if I have the freaking energy. Then I'm gonna grab some food and head down to the Keys. I am so excited to get the day started. So I'm gonna shut the fuck up and go do that. Holy shit, dude. I thought that it was just that first room. There's like a whole full-size gym in here with an excellent view. What the fuck? This is awesome. So, Marriott? Yeah, JW Marriott Marquis, Miami. Yo, this is like a gym on a whole other level for a hotel gym. Right on. So I'm totally gonna do a full-blown workout this morning. Might get on the road a little bit later than I had anticipated or wanted, but I think it's going to be worth it. Yeah. Sorry, I'm really excited. Okay, so I'm back from my workout and trying to have breakfast. I'm not one to complain, but that breakfast was not good. I literally took a bite of it and said, no thank you, and sent it back. The mushrooms tasted kind of sour, like they were rotten or something, and they had like burnt the omelet. I know first world problems is such a like freaking piddly thing to be fucking bitching about, but for like 25 bucks, that omelet should be bigger and taste fucking perfect, sorry. So I realized that there's a Whole Foods around the corner, and I grabbed myself an iconic grass-fed protein drink. There's only 4 net carbs. There's just a couple kinds of gum in here, and there's no maltodextrin. So it's not the best thing in the world for you, but not the worst thing in the world for you. Remember, we're supposed to run away from anything that says maltodextrin. I'm recently learning now that we're also supposed to stay away from stuff that has lots of gums in it. Now, gums, of course, is like a binding agent, which is, I guess, to replace maltodextrin. So I'm hoping it's less harmful. We shall see. Who knows? Point is, it was better than that freaking $25 omelet. So now I'm going to talk about skincare because that is so important when you travel. Honestly, it's important to use sunscreen every day, no matter where you are, because any kind of sun exposure can cause skin damage, skin cancer over time, premature aging, all kinds of shit. So for my body, which I've already put on, we are going to be using the Sun Bum Tanning Oil in a 15. I will probably use the 30 the rest of the week, but I wanted to try to jumpstart my color because weather is really nice today, and it may or may not be as weather permitting later in the week. So that's what I'm going to be using for my my sunscreen. And I use Sun Bum because it doesn't have all of the other weird chemicals that they're saying cause cancer, yada yada. like we're just coming out with more and more crap lately. So I've been trying to do my research. Sun Bum is one of the brands that's supposed to be safe to use, and it doesn't smell like shit. I really like Sun Bum. Let's see. Oh, and speaking of Sun Bum, the chapstick that I'm using is the key lime flavored, because I'm going to the Keys, key lime flavored 30 SPF sunscreen lip balm. So I like that stuff. I don't want to get freaking, you know, sun blisters on my lips because I plan on being out in the sun a long time, or as much as possible while I'm here and close to the water or in the water, and it gets more intense when the light reflects off the water, if you didn't know that. So definitely use a chapstick with SPF. Now, for your face, ladies and gentlemen, please go buy yourself Supergoop. I'm not sponsored by any of these brands, but I want you guys to know what I use and what I like after lots of trial and error. Traditional sunscreen on your face can cause you to break out a bit. Supergoop will not, because the stuff is specifically for your face. The one I'm using right now is called the Glow Screen. It does have a slight tint to it, and it has like highlight in it. So it's supposed to help the light reflect. If you don't want to wear makeup at all, or if you want to use just a thin veil of makeup over it, ladies, this is the one to use. They also have one that is a sunscreen that has a more matte finish, and it has a primer in it, but it's 40 SPF, so it's really good for your skin. The other thing that I recommend, because I found this out from one of my other friends who's really big on not getting any kind of sun damage, I've been using Estee Lauder Double Wear for, gosh, I don't know, the last few years, and I love it. But she was telling me that it has a particular ingredient that is really supposed to help shield you from the sun. It's like AAA, quadruple plus, frickin' whatever. But anyway, that stuff shields you from the sun so well that if I wear that and I don't wear my SPF under, I still don't get any kind of sun on my face. It just completely blocks it out. So I'm totally fine with my face being a different color than my body, because really don't want to age this thing any more than it already has. So, and I'm giving this advice to all of you young people, please wear sunscreen, please take care of yourself. But I guess that's pretty much it. Oh, so my bathing suit. I want to tell you guys about my bathing suit because I brought a lot of bathing suits. Hopefully I'll be spending a lot of time in them while I'm here. So I'm not sponsored again by anybody, but I really like this brand. So this is KL Swimwear. They are based out of Australia. Probably take you about a week or so to get your bathing suit, but they fit really well. They're very well made. They are lined with the same exact color fabric on the inside as the outside, so you don't have that weird, like, you know, peach color or tan color lining poking out periodically or stretching out. Girls, you know what I'm talking about. We don't want to have to like nip and tuck our freaking bathing suit tops or bathing suit bottoms because it looks weird. So these are very well made, very durable. I've had this one for quite a while. I also have it in sage green. This is, I'll show you from the side because I don't want to get in trouble, but it's, if you can tell, there you go. It's a thong cut, but it's like the gradual thong cut. They also have one that's more like a G-string cut, I guess they call it, but I think it's more like a T-back. So it's just basically like two pieces of string with like a circle attaching it. Now, although I like it because it's very minimal and I'm not keen on tan lines, in case you hadn't noticed, that one in particular, I feel like it's kind of high on your butt, so I feel like it's not as flattering. This kind of helps to shape your butt and give it that very round and appealing appearance, whereas that T-back from certain angles can make your butt look long, and it's just, maybe you got the wrong size. But as a whole, I really like KL Swimwear. I'm really excited. If I'm talking a lot, I'm happy. I love the Keys. I've been to lots of places in the world so far. I've been so blessed and so lucky to do that. But the Keys is probably one of my favorites. Of course, Germany is rad. Europe is awesome. I loved Cancun. I love Cabo. They're beautiful places. Australia is definitely like top 5 places in the world I've been so far that I love. So when I can, I'd really like to expand my horizons. If you guys have suggestions for other places to visit, please leave them in the comments below, because I'd love to do some research and look into other places that I can visit whenever possible, when I can. So I hope that you guys enjoy the rest of this trip. I really hope that you take my suggestions for sunscreen to heart, because it is really, really important to take care of yourself. The inside, the outside, up here, right here, just take care of yourselves as a whole.
OMW, on my way to you, good at what I do. I'm OMW, OMW, on my way to you, good at what I do. I'm OMW, watch me walk away, putting myself on display. 1, 2, 3 a day, I'm on my way, on my way. I'ma have you on tiptoes, watching my diamond afterglow.
So my first stop was Snooks. I had the pistachio crusted mahi-mahi on a Caesar salad. It was bomb. I put a little bit of their mango chutney on it. Granted, mango is not keto, but wow, it was so good. This is the view. If you come here to have a drink, have lunch, have dinner, this is what you get to look at. It's absolutely stunning here. The service was incredible. Really, really sweet people. Very laid back vibes. Very good food. Definitely check it out whenever you come to Key Largo. No trip to the Keys is complete without visiting Big Betsy. So she's the giant lobster that welcomes you into Islamorada, which is the, I'm trying to remember, it's the third or fourth key that you drive down. But this particular giant lobster is at the Rain Barrel Arts and Shops. So there's all kinds of cool little trinkets and of course touristy shit you can buy. They also have crazy shit like rosé, pina coladas, CBD infused drinks. It's definitely somewhere that you want to stop at just for a cool quick photo and maybe some cute little shit that you can take home with you. Bright and early to come eat at Mrs. Mac's Kitchen here in Key Largo. I did drive back up, it's about a half hour from Islamorada, but they have the best breakfast that I have had so far in the Keys. If you are somebody who has a big appetite, this is definitely the place for you, and their key lime pie is killer. So definitely check out Mrs. Mac's if you're ever in Key Largo.
I've had a great time here in the Keys. I stayed at Chica's Resort and Spa on Islamorada. It's a great key to stay on. There's a lot to do. Chica's Resort and Spa has a lot of water activities. They also have golf and tennis. It's small, it's quaint, excellent customer service, but there are a lot of kids and a lot of families. So if you're trying to avoid that, I would suggest looking into the all-inclusive resorts or the adults-only resorts like Bungalows Key Largo. It is rather expensive, but there are others that are on a different price point depending on your budget. I just love looking at all of the Instagram photos and videos from Bungalows, so that's the first one that comes to mind for me, and it's on the first key when you first get into the Keys. So that's my other recommendation, but this is a great place to stay. It's pretty freaking affordable for what it is and where it's at, so I definitely recommend that if you're looking for a nice place to stay in the Keys. But I hate to leave paradise, but I gotta go home. I gotta get back to work.